Okay, here he is, the most popular gamer of all time. What's up, my people? Welcome back to the series of people, random people that completely random people on the planet talking trash on me for no reason at all. So I came through like,
surprise, motherfucker.
And they tried to come in like,
That's my opinion!
Woke up, I look at the computer say, Floyd say, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
So about 3 weeks ago on December 10th, I made a video about this random who started talking trash in my streams and in my content, so I was just confused. And reading what he says is just completely random, but then I found out that he's best friends with the LGEFOREVER clone. Go figure. Then he says a lot of this stuff, which doesn't make any sense at all because he wasn't there when me, the LGEFOREVER clone, Josh F, fake fraud, con artist, wannabe, X-Deadly's channel. When me and him were being around each other, you know, obviously we would know what happened, right? Because we were the ones who were there. And that's just speaking generally. He obviously doesn't remember correctly and has a hard time remembering what happened exactly. Because like I've said before, he's been adding details that didn't happen and missing a lot of details that happened. So, you know, he's just making up a lot of blatant straight up lies that are just delusional and just have not happened at all, and anybody that knows me would know that would be completely out of character, and that's obvious because that's not something I would do. So funny enough, coming from this guy, we're gonna see how much views and all the stuff that he gets and all the traction, and says that I blocked his Twitter, which is kind of funny because you can look at this next picture here, I can't even message him, so I'm not sure who's blocking who, but it seems like I can't even message him, so I guess he's blocking me. If there's anything close to blocking, I think we can both, and all the audience can see who's closest to blocking. It's pretty ironic coming from someone who you can't even send direct messages to. No, bro, put the bottle down. It's not worth it. It's not worth. Oh, there it goes. Don't let Joshua see you. Don't let Joshua F see you though. The LGEFOREVER clone. Don't let him see you because he's gonna say he's not gonna be happy if you're drinking because he already said that he doesn't like me drinking, so he's not gonna like you drinking, man. And I know you guys are really close, so don't do that in front of him. You might want to take this down or something because if he sees it, he's not gonna like it, man. Because last time I drank, he said, "Oh, I'm vaping, but you're drinking." He didn't like it at all, and he said that it's the same thing as vaping, so you probably want to put that away. But then again, we already know what cigarettes, vaping, and alcohol does to the human body, so. The same goes for weed and marijuana though, so not like people don't have common sense or anything. Oh wait, that's most likely gonna go over people's heads, so what that basically meant is just the fact that people still do it after that post, and just people doing it in general, and basically towards obviously the one who vapes, and I'm sure there's other people in the group that vape too, but that's what the thing meant. It wasn't attacking that Dustin guy. I don't know the Dustin guy, and I don't care to attack random people. I'm not in a group that does that. I'm not in Zack Velocity's or Joshua F, LGEFOREVER clone, or IV's group, so I don't have time for it.
Because it seems you might have forgot. You're calling me an alcoholic, but your best friend vapes, and his friend smokes marijuana. In that case, that's okay, but I can't drink. Because that makes me an alcoholic. I drink one time and that makes me an alcoholic. Gotcha. Good to know. Good claim. With all the evidence, all the proof you have, you really got me there.
So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed.
There it is. There's the content he creates. See, at first I didn't see nothing when I looked through and skimmed through a little bit of it. There it is. I was proven wrong. You know what? They won the argument right there. There it is. There it is. That's the content he creates. It's just that last clip.
Are you sober now?
No, yeah. I'm never, but
Who was he posting that for, by the way? Like, legitimately, like, all jokes aside, besides the fact that there's no likes on it or no comments or nothing, no interaction with it at all. What? Okay, whatever. Next thing I was gonna say. Joshua F must be really fun at parties because he's gonna go to literally any party in Alabama, or any in the US or the world, and he's gonna be like, you stop smoking, you stop drinking, this is why. And he starts going off like a Karen, talking to the manager, like, I need to speak with your manager type stuff. And then he has another 26-minute mental breakdown, psychotic meltdown, like he did with my roast track that I did on him. We all know how that went. We'll see how long that one lasts publicly, because I'm sure it's going to go the same place that Zivvy's Black Ops 3 1v1 that he lost against me twice, and Joshua's 1v1 with me in Modern Warfare 2019. Both Call of Duty games he lost twice, both of them lost twice. I'm freaking 4-0 right now. They deleted the footage to both of those, so that's pretty comedic. It'd be completely irrelevant for me to say if all that stuff is good or bad in terms of like drinking, smoking, etc. That's not my point. My point is the fact that he's going to call me out for every little thing that I'm doing. Whether I drink, whether I smoke a cigar like a Black and Mild, no matter what I do, he wants to call me out for it. But his friend was literally doing the same thing. And I made this point before too. Speaking of this situation on the same topic of hypocrisy, if him and Zivvy are friends with Dark Mario, and Dark Mario's friends with Whirls, and Kentor and Pop-Tart, who had multiple gamer tags and multiple YouTube channels, and Joshua himself had multiple channels, I can actually pull up the other one right now if I wanted. How is he not realizing that he has multiple channels and all those people that are his friends in that little gamer group have that exact thing that he's trying to get mad at me for and emotionally lash out on me for, just like this random Zack Velocity did, saying that I have a neckbeard when he literally has the same exact thing, when I don't really have a neckbeard. I know he's trying to mean it in a derogatory way, but I'm the sexiest man alive. You can't compare me and whoever that is. So it's kind of funny that he's saying that I'm starting controversy and drama on my channel. I actually really love that. The reason I play Twilight Princess music or Legend of Zelda music is because that's Alpha Shadowhawk Clone's favorite thing of all time. That's his favorite. It's letting you know that they're messing with the real Emperor King right now. And each time. I like how unprofessional it is. Literally the whole thing that they do is just go to comments. As soon as something happens, they just go straight to comments. They don't even talk to other people like a man. How do they even get jobs if they don't even talk to the boss or the manager or like anything like that? It's like, bro, where's their social skills? Where's the social ability? Like, are they antisocial and that much in their man cave? And that's how it's been for years, by the way. That's how sad this is. Like, these are the gamers that are terminally online, and they have to team up to deal with the situation that doesn't even have anything to do with them. They have to team up to deal with this situation. They can't deal with it otherwise. Like, that's sad, bruh. For this many people to be offended because the Alpha Shadowhawk clone went psychotic and insane, and they don't see it as wrong morally, so that's not gonna help them in real life. So much brain rots out. We're just going back to primate. We're just going back to freaking monk. That's just how it is. The way that these people act, it's abysmal. It's just ignorant. Rip FaZe, you don't have no respect for the pioneers that did this way before you did. Like, I first got Call of Duty in 2013, but besides FaZe Clan, who else is a pioneer? Oh, wait a minute. When did I make my first YouTube channel? And when did I start? I can't remember. Let's take a look. Oh, 12. Huh, I feel like I mentioned that before. I just can't tell, though. When did you start? What was it, October 2016 on your YouTube? That was so fat. Holy moly. I just freaking woke up. This guy's spam commenting me, and I just see it on my phone notifications. This dude took 3 whole minutes just saying stuff. Oh my gosh. And then I'm a drama channel, but I'm literally waking up to them still spam commenting me, further proving my point. Dang, using the bathroom, it smells like their content. It's literally exactly how it smells. What is this? The things I have to put up for you guys, like the stuff that I have to put up with, I have to smell their comments each time. Every time they say something about me, like I have to smell their breath, and this is what it smells like. I absolutely do not like this at all. I dislike it. I'm so glad I freaking have mouthwash. I could just use it to spray them with, man, like pressure wash them. That's why I said mouthwash is what I would pressure wash them with, and water, so they can get a shower as well. But that was on a previous video. But on this video, ... See, this is why This is what YouTube promotes. This is what YouTube wants. It's just straight up harassment and bullying. They keep making Joshua the victim and me the suspect, when it's like, with what proof and evidence? Like, I keep saying, if you're gonna talk about me, where's that at? Because here's what's gonna happen. I hope you have a legendary grind day. This is a video that is going to showcase more negativity, so just get ready basically for the roasting, and get ready for the reason why some people shouldn't get into content creation. And if you're not like mentally ready, especially, then there's no point in even doing it, because it just don't make no sense. Like, how are you gonna come at me for no reason? Like, they're coming at me with all this information, but no videos are on it. To make things even better, they won't directly text me about it, and they're saying that I blocked them. It's like, bro, I can go to Twitter/X right now and show someone who blocked me. Some FaZe Jev wannabe con artist, and X-Deadly's con artist, and homie ZXinfinite, or Lord ZXinfinite con artist. But anyway, clone, fake fraud, fake clone, the freaking clone. If he's not a clone, show it right now. Okay, that's all. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out why I woke up to these comments, wasting the entire thing. What's up?
And then I did stuff for the entire day and didn't come back till the next day.
Okay, time to do this video again. I woke up and I got the hair looking like Wolverine or Guile from freaking, or what's his name? Gil or Guile from Street Fighter. I don't particularly know. I like Street Fighter. I played it, but yeah. So you can see my hair does that sometimes when it's short, and I love it because Wolverine's really good. But I mean, I like the Deadpool though, you know. Anyhow, last time I was making this video, if you saw in the background, I went to the store and I did some other stuff earlier today. I went to go do that and just chill. So I didn't finish this video earlier because I left to go do life, you know, not Call of Duty, not anything on the internet. I went to go do life, and now I'm here back because for some reason, actually, I'll put it this way. For some reason, if these YouTubers or content creators had the same amount of respect that I did for the platform, you would think that they wouldn't break the rules of the platform, would support the platform. They would make the platform look good. Instead, they're doing the complete opposite, and I didn't really feel like making this video because I don't care. But I care for YouTube, the platform, so that's why I make these videos to begin with. Now, does YouTube listen? Probably not. Is the platform screwed because of it? Absolutely, yes. But alas, here we are once again from someone else from the gamer group. I don't know why it's going like one by one. I gotta completely obliterate them. Why are they coming on my platform? Like, why are they creating an account on something and then completely going against everything it stands for and going against YouTube and all this stuff? They act like Filthy Frank don't exist, and iDubbbz, and just other YouTubers who have done similar content to mine, but they don't say anything about them and other people. Worse things in terms of like what's so bad to them, I guess, but they're not getting mad at any of them, FaZe Jev included, because my content is a little bit similar to his. I'm just very, very, very interested and really wanted to know what the difference is between my channel and those people's channels that I named, and there is a lot more that I could name, but just those examples, what is the difference? I mean, I know the difference myself, but do they? And if they do, where's the proof in it? Like, this is why I say call to debate or make the video, because this stuff just seems just like randomly thrown out there. Oh, I don't like your channel, even though these other people do it, but I'm not going to mention that at all. Like, bruh, nobody wants to hear a triggered, offended Karen. Like, nobody cares. And stop doing what you're doing. It's just funny because they don't get mad at them for their content. They get mad at me. And I don't even go that far in terms of jokes. Sometimes I don't go and step over certain lines that are like making jokes and stuff. Sometimes, but that's just, you know, one thing in itself, being joke. And that goes for everything else I do too, or say, or, you know, you get the point. Ever so rarely I'll do that and I'll make a joke. And if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If you find it funny, then you find it funny. If you don't, then you don't. That's just my sense of humor. And if you don't find my sense of humor funny, don't watch it. But it's different with some people because they don't have a sense of humor at all. Either that or they're just I'm not sure, uneducated or something. For all the females watching, don't laugh at this next part, okay? Just let them have it easy. Let
let them off this once for what I'm about to say. But I literally woke up and then we're talking trash, okay, about video games. Okay, don't laugh yet. Okay, they're all laughing. Never mind. I tried, all right? I tried. They love me too much. The females love me, so like, it's gonna happen anyway. But check this out. I literally woke up. I mean, you saw it in the beginning of the video. And I'm seeing these comments, like several comments from 2 different people. I'm like, first, one of these people, it's not even about you. What are you speaking for another male for? That's zesty, bro. Get off my comment section, Z. So it's like, yeah, Z. And then the other one was the one I made the video on. Doesn't even listen to the points I make, doesn't even watch the video, and starts instantly talking about stuff they were not there for. You were not there for Team in Arizona. Who are you? What are you talking about? These people are weird, bro. People on the internet, there's people in the world, man. Talk about something that's worth talking about. Like, talk about something that people care about. Like, nobody cares about none of that. Nobody, if I don't care, and you don't see anybody else replying, or nobody else accepting your little Discord server with that little group of gamers, COD zombie stormtroopers, if no one else responds, either in real life and in the comment section about that, that should probably tell you that nobody cares except you. Talking about all this stuff that never happened, like, like, it's just like, what are you doing?
They don't even, like, think before they do. They just instantly respond. So that's when I feel like the mental disorders are getting in there. That's when I feel like something wrong with the head.
But let's get straight to it. All right.
This is what I saw when I woke up. It's like an alarm of idiocy, so I gotta kick their arse. When this stuff happens, it's like the bat signal. Like, the freaking fans in the court of public opinion shows the bat signal, and then I just come through court with the whole fit on and everything, and I'm ready to roll, bro, like every single time. And I go in there, and you know exactly what time it is. When everybody sees me in there, everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's the best of all time. There he is. He's walking. He's in here. They feel the presence. The aura, exerting pressure.
So,
talk about a comment like a nothing burger. This is just straight nothing. He's saying a lot, but not saying anything at the same time. A lot of heat coming from the guy that has his direct messages closed.
not everything is about you or Alpha Hot Clone. Well, it has to be, because that's why you're replying. If it wasn't, then why are you here for? Oh, he says? Oh, okay, let's check it out. You spoke on me a year ago. Where's the proof? Clip it and post it then. Come on, send me the link. When did I talk about? I don't even know who you. Why do you think that I care about? Y'all have, these people have such a sense of egotistical narcissism that they act like everybody knows them and everybody's a fan of them just because they buy their fame. Just like the Alpha Hot Clone did. That's why the Alpha Hot Clone has that to begin with. That's why he has that following, is because he met these people that do that and they give him that fake following. So they act like, oh, I'm such a big person, I don't have to respond to you. Oh, I'm such a big person. Like, those are the type of people that should not be having that following. Those are the type of people that should not be popular or anything, because they're gonna do very stupid things with a lot of different situations, and they're gonna ruin their own life because that fame's gonna get to their head when it's like, I already out-rapped every one of them. So don't even try, especially don't try that, but especially don't try comparing in any other way. There's no comparison, because that's just not it. That's just not it. You can't do that.
And Joshua Clone said this guy knows a lot. That's hilarious. This is disappointing and a complete letdown, because he said he knew so much, but yet he hasn't said anything insightful. None of the gamer group has. I've never learned from any of them, so their criticism and what they say and do is pointless and worthless and useless. How coincidental. It's just like their existence.
And you just made this video. Now, prove that. It's just words, like I was saying earlier. All this stuff is just words. No proof or evidence, documentation, paperwork, screenshots, screen recording. Show me the facts. Show me the car facts. Show me. I have this table right in front of me. Throw them papers on the table. Show them screenshots. Print it out on a freaking piece of paper. Do it right now, because as far as everybody's concerned, nobody cares about information that is brought up
by anybody in the little gamer group. I would include their fans too, but it would be not only delusional, but would have a combined IQ of 6.7. They would be delusional to be fans of them, but they don't have any, so that's not going to be included here.
It's just words, and it's not information. That is just words of them complaining, crying like little infants. Sperm cells. Grow up. And then I basically deleted all the comments. Yeah, I delete comments when it's something that nobody cares about. Oh, I didn't even go to the first comments.
So I pinned the comment. The worst part that was said is from creator to creator. And I say, fam, what do you create? On to the next project.
Keep in mind, this is apparently a fully grown adult, fully grown man that's saying this in the comments. So, yeah, there's a disability in play.
Yeah, it's garbage to you because it's not Black Ops 3 every single video and live stream. So, of course, it wouldn't be something that you like because you don't have the mental capacity to understand that. That's way above your thinking level. That's way above your IQ.
And obviously, you're not going to like it, Zivvy. All you like is Call of Duty in video games. I don't really expect you to enjoy anything that requires thought or thought-provoking things or thinking. But you don't have to make it that obvious that you failed school and the education system. Like, come on, son. Oh, no, I get it. It's the same reason you don't like my music, because you don't understand any of the bars I drop. It goes over your head. It's okay. You can say all you want about the Fat Man Stan diss track joke thing that I made. It was a roast track, but I said diss track in the title for clickbait. Obviously, it worked. But I swear I can make a little candy track of like M&M's or chips, Skittles or something. Just a trail of it all the way to a cardboard box that's already set up with a stick. And I'd be able to trap them. I mean, it's that effortlessly easy to read these guys like a book. I do it all the time, so this is nothing new. And I've already said that I don't just do those things. Like, what do you expect? Like, not even bringing up anything useful. Congratulations, just like your channel does, and every time you spend a second on the internet, you're wasting everybody's time. Good job.
And then, so I reply to him, yet you come back to me after 5 years, you reply for him, and I don't see any of you create. I find that kind of hard to believe. How would you even know of this video unless you stalk me? You zesty. Aren't you the one deleting videos about me, but you say I'm the one wasting the time creating garbage? What was wrong with those videos of you whining for hours to no one then? If I'm the one making garbage, then where are those videos at?
Pretty funny coming from him. He's the one saying that I don't know him. Very interesting.
This next one's from the guy, you don't know who I am or anything, but you spoke on me over a year ago when you talked on Josh.
What does that mean? I replied, like, y'all think at the same speed. Like, this is what I'm talking about. The slowness. What am I doing so wrong, and where's the proof for it? Exactly. And what do you mean talked on? Like, what is the English, bro? Like, speak, elaborate. If you're gonna talk, don't waste time. Talk about what you're finna talk about. Don't talk about talked on. Like, what does that mean? This is freaking... These gamers, bro, need to grow up, bro. They don't even speak English correctly.
Before this next clip plays, I really love how this guy acts like he doesn't know that Joshua and Zivvy made multiple fake accounts and uploaded fake videos that they both worked on together, or just Joshua, I don't know, he's turbulently online as well, working with Zivvy to make multiple fake accounts to talk trash and put all that time into that, and he's acting like, oh, I put so much in my content to talk trash about them. I mean, that's one way to avoid your way out of losing an argument, even though there's no coming back after all the roast tracks, all the videos that I did, all the reality checks. Like, no matter what way they try to approach an argument, they can't even deconstruct it. So they can talk about all logical fallacies and logic this, that. They lose in every situation, every way possible, in any way. And for years and years and years. So it's like, why even still continue to even try to talk trash and try to say that my content's bad, but can't compare that, say that I'm bad at video games, but each of the little gamer group members have lost. And I've hit more clips and gotten more achievements done in video games than they ever will in their entire life, not just career. And then music and film's out of the question because I'm the only one who does it. And, you know, the LGEFOREVER Shoutout clone had a chance to be in a film when he came over while I was doing an independent film in Arizona. And he could have had a chance to be in it with me, but no. And I'm glad he wasn't, because he has a lot to work on before he can deserve a spot in something like that and earn a spot. But if he was in it, that would have been cool, and I wouldn't have minded. I don't really care if he is or not, but I think it would have been cool because it was during a time when me and him were friends, and that would be an extra memory. That would have been cool, but he wasn't. So with the way things are now, what difference does that make? He has to earn it with blood, sweat, and tears. He can't just say that he has blood, sweat, and tears. Just because he says it doesn't mean that he's done it. That's the thing you can't really tell on the internet. I know you guys can't really tell, but I don't need you to believe me when I say I done it, and I do it, and I show that I do it, and I record it, and I upload it. Kind of different different story when someone actually has proof of them doing it, like me. But I'm not going to record every second of my life to prove anything to anybody. I could care less if people believe me or not. I'm not doing this for them. I'm not here to please anybody. I'm doing it for myself and Legendary Grand Entertainment. And it's been how many years now? And if it takes them this long to stop being on the defensive and actually bring up a point and try to counteract one of my points and debunk it or disprove it, then that's sad. They're just saying words still years later. No points yet. Still waiting. Still all these years later. Me and the audience still waiting.
Then he cries and complains, saying that the content is having to do with all of them.
Another hilarious thing said by the same entire group that has multiple different fake accounts, all those fake videos on those accounts hidden from Joshua Shoutout Clone's main account, and then Zivvy's deleted live streams and videos. And this also includes Twitch, by the way. Not only has he made content talking trash on me on YouTube, but on Twitch as well, which is his main platform, because he says YouTube's a dead platform, but he still uploads to it and live streams on it. So it's like, choose one, bruh. Choose a struggle. What I mean by that is because obviously he doesn't get any views or anything, or no traction. But back to the main point. I mean, even Dark Mario did a video on me back then, and he doesn't even say my name. It doesn't even talk about the thing. It's so vague in that video. It doesn't even explain or elaborate anything. If that video or his channel or any of them in the little gamer group's channels got banned, or if they deactivated or they stopped making content, it wouldn't make a difference for the platform if they existed on YouTube or not, or on the internet. It doesn't change anything. I mean, this stems back for years and years, so I mean, funny how I'm the one making the content, all these guys, but it's like, if you really break it all down, the only person that knows me more than anybody random on the internet, like the entire gamer group, would be me and Josh. I just talked about this earlier, so it'd just be me saying what I said earlier, so I'm just going to move on from this part. It's between two people.
He cries and complains, saying that the content is having to do with all of them. This right here is even more contradictive, because
It's like, wait, who's commenting how many times on my video? Because it doesn't seem like
I cared that much to comment. I did not comment that much. But the fact that they instantly replied, I didn't even put them in the title, and you see how fast they came to my video. But yet, everything that I'm doing is about them. You know, it's not like, you know, they still trash on me years later, and they still talk trash, and they still do all this stuff, and still care about me all these years later, to instantly reply when they're not even in the title. They could have went all the time, all those minutes, years, all those dates coming up of them not knowing about this video, but yet they're here, like, not even 2 full days after the video went up, and they're instantly commenting. But I'm the one who's obsessed about them and stalking them and commenting on every single one of their posts. Like, bruh, every single one of them in the gaming group has commented on my posts since.
except Dark Mario, because obviously you know he's a puss.
So then I bring up that Joshua walks into the bathroom, even though I told him I was going to use it. I should have maybe locked the door, but it's like, I've never experienced someone walking in on the bathroom knowing that I'm going there. Not only that, I tell him I'm going to the bathroom. I tell you this every single video almost about that situation. If that has to do with the gamer group, or the Shoutout Clones included, I'm going to talk about this. And shoot, I have to talk about this. Because they think that he's like, not zesty at all, but if he's doing that before he had a kids and a wife, I'm just saying, that's a little sus.
But you know everything, right? Couldn't even bring that one up. Maybe because you have nothing to do with this. Don't speak for other males, that's zesty. And also shows how much more guilty they are when they can't even respond to the points I make.
Leave my comment section. None of you are ready for this level. This is a hilarious one. Check this out.
This comment was over a year ago. I don't even know why you're making a video about me a year later. Okay, where's the proof? And then the next thing he says, this dude, I thought that they wanted people to look up to them. I thought they're having a good image and everything, but this guy is just instantly going, are you mentally ill? Like, hold up.
And there you go, just like that. See, this is their true selves. This is how they truly are. And you see, I'm the person that's here to do the things that I said I would do. To show you the proof that I said I would prove. Because this is literally them right here, right now, showing you their true colors, showing you who they truly are. And now you can't defend them. This is the type of behavior that is going on. But here's the thing. It's normal in the COD community. So, of course, this is going to be, fine. When people spend all their hours and all of their everyday life, I had the job application picture, I'd put it right here. because this dude definitely needs it, because he's dropping ninja diffuses and all this other stuff. Yeah, if you put that much time into the game, I'm very sure you'll do that, you know, instead of going for mastery camos and all this other stuff. And when Call of Duty is the only thing you play, yeah, you're gonna have more time to do ninja diffuses and all these other things and stuff like that. Yeah, oh wow, that's so cool. Ninja diffusers, oh my gosh, how many hundreds of other people have done that? But still, and FaZe, what's his name, FaZe Ice did that back in the day, or FaZe Knives or something. But that's when Call of Duty was popular and people cared about it. Nowadays, and you're kind of late to that party. And once again, he just contradicts himself, saying that he doesn't know me. Yeah, he does. He comes to my channel just to comment like 20 times.
And I say, fam, you prove my title with each comment. Y'all use and buy fake views because y'all can't come up with anything. Then telling yourselves you got fans when it's just each of you guys commenting and gossiping about me like female friend groups on some High School Musical type stuff. Y'all sound like you're going insane over the same thing when it's just over video games, but when me and everyone look at the channels, we don't see nothing backing it up. It's almost like your group's denying the truth and throwing a temper tantrum. If you can't debate what's the reason for your channel's existence and what's the reason for all of them talking bad anyway, it's like, if you are not ready to debate, then why even comment to begin with? If you don't even care about the platform you're doing it on, you're gonna say, oh, it's a dead platform and all this other stuff, when it's like, y'all make content on that platform and live stream. Not only that, live stream GTA 5 on a dead platform. Yeah, okay, Ivy. I love it though. I love this. And then he replied, quit speaking on me. Go talk to somebody. I'm not gonna argue with a neckbeard. I should go talk to somebody? Coming from your gamer group, it couldn't be more ironic. I don't want to talk to anybody in the gamer group. After he said that, I can just see, like, in the little Discord group chat, in their little server that they have, they're freaking all talking to each other and, like, female gossiping, like, high school girls or something, and they're, like, little gossiping and stuff.
And they're like, oh, yo, and then Ivy says this one thing, you can't use your properly. It's like, it's sad, bro. Like, grow a pair.
I don't want to talk to y'all, never wanted to, and y'all keep coming back after years but say that this is a years-old issue, and yet it's that serious and deep to each of y'all. And y'all can't even make points. Just admit and accept y'all don't have fans because y'all are just gamers.
You don't have to have fans. That's what I keep saying, man. Like, y'all don't have to have fans, and y'all don't because it's just each other. You guys hug each other, kiss each other, whatever. Like, that's all y'all do. Y'all zesty, bro. Like, get off my channel with that, bro. I'm not zesty. I'm not joining no zesty variety clan, man. Like, I do not want to know their history, bro. I didn't even know you made this video. Oh my. I'm not even gonna read the rest because, like, as soon as he says that, I love how he also says he's not gonna argue, but it's like, bruh, then why did you comment like 30 times without even actually responding to any of my points I made? So it's like your whole existence in the comment section is pointless.
And then I'm laughing like, I'm desperate? Each of you in the group need education so bad, bruh. Because it's contradictive again. Because it's like, come on, son. Tell me I'm desperate. I'm not commenting on each of y'all's videos. How many times I gotta say it? I'm not commenting on each of their videos, on each of their live streams.
I don't know what they do. I don't care about what they do.
But I know enough to look at their channel once to know if they're actually content creators or not. And here we are in 2025, and I haven't checked this year because I could care less, but I've checked before, and nothing's changed, and nothing will change.
By the way they're talking and acting, they're not gonna be any content creators anytime in any lifetime, universe, timeline, you name it. They're not gonna be anything.
Every word y'all say contradicts itself. Y'all must lose every argument you have. No wonder each of you avoided debate on the phone, because you'd humiliate yourself beyond belief.
So I'm finna leave off this video by saying,
don't go to my comment section if you're gonna waste time. If you're ready to debate, call me on the phone. If you're not, don't go to my comment section because you're too scared to debate on the phone because you know that you're wrong about a situation. So they sound like imbeciles to everybody that sees them complain.
When you are done crying and whining and using words, and you actually finally are ready to bring up points, then let's get to that. But if you're still not ready after all these years, then I can't help you, bro. You're gonna have to find out how to do content creation on your own. Oh, and be a pro at video games, because still waiting on that too. Yeah, still waiting. Oh yeah, where's Joshua? Oh yeah, he's getting it. I'm Link. Oh, so because I don't know who he is, he can talk about me because he knows who I am. For my longtime viewers and even the Alpha Shadow Hot clone Josh App, that fake fraud Karn artist, want to be X Deadly's clone and want to be Lord ZXinfinite clone. The question I have for you guys, and you can actually search it right now, do the research, it's very quick, you just type in one of my, actually any of my old channels. And I have the question for you guys because I don't remember. This guy seems to have a memory of me in the past. So I want you guys to check on the internet, I guess YouTube specifically because that's mostly where I'm at. But you can check my old social medias as well and see if you can see this Zack Velocity guy.
Because from my recollection and memory, I don't remember this guy. So how is he gonna say that I can't talk about him because I don't know him, but he can talk about me as if he knows me? Interesting logic right there. Like, what sense does that make? This is why I'm glad I'm not in that group. Just disband already. It is not worth it, man. Just like the bottle. Neckbeard. Or the vape. This is what I'm talking about, the egotistical, narcissistic type of way of saying it. It only works when they want it to work. It only goes away when they want it to go that way. But it's like, when it's said to them, or when it's like, okay, now, his whole little argument is saying that I don't know him, so I can talk about him. But if that was to be said about him, it's like, wait a minute. It pretty much just backfires because of how contradictive it is. You can't say something and try to prove a point when it could be easily said for yourself as well. That just makes it not a point and invalid. And it's not an argument if I'm the one bringing up points the whole time. That's why I talk about the situation, and I can talk about it because I remember the situation. I don't care about adding or missing information because I just don't care enough. But if you, IV, and the LGEFOREVER clone, Josh F, want to come up with some delusional fantasies, then go for it, by all means. I don't really care. But don't involve the audience, which every audience and any fans of anybody would be the LG audience, with me being the one with fans. Once you start trying to scam people in the audience and trying to make it seem like having so much people back you up, the least you could do is have some self-respect and take accountability and responsibility. Because objectively, every time these randoms will post about me, comment on my stuff, or anything of the sort, it's just wasting time. It doesn't do anything for anybody. If you're gonna try to bring information in, bring some proof and evidence with you, or people are just simply not gonna care. With that being said, I'm Person A, the Alpha Shadow Hot Clone, fake fraud, frigate card artist. This is Person B, so see yourself out of this conversation. As back in school and years ago, he doesn't need that many people defending him just because he's wrong, but it just shows how many people are like him, and it sucks at the world the way it is with how many people are just this toxic and negative. But that's the COD community though, then again. So the community that I brought him into, so I mean, but with that being said, I mean, like, it's like, come on now. But back on to fans for a second. How are you going to talk about me? And I didn't even talk about him. I've already said this before. I don't even know who he is. He doesn't even have proof or evidence I talked about him. So he's just pulling freaking stuff out of nowhere and just stretching any information just to get attention from the situation, because it doesn't get attention from real fans because there is none. I mean, if they want to continue lying to themselves and keep telling themselves that the bots are real fans, then, I mean, they've been doing that for years so far even, so. And if there is any, matter of fact, any in the little gamer group itself, then all of their fans would be in agreement with me, and they would actually stop being their fans and start being my fans. So that's how it would work, because that's how it's worked, if that was the case. But I don't see the traction they're talking about. I mean, you'll see later on what I'm talking about right now, about them having traction, quote unquote. Like in the beginning of the video, the comment that he left, when this random said that he gets views and all this stuff, yeah, none of them do. I don't know where he's coming from with that, because I have never seen it. But it goes to show they don't deserve real fans, because that's what they boast about. They boast about having numbers and fans when it's just bots. And when you have people like that, that's the type of people you don't want around. So YouTube, get them off your platform and deplatform them now. But funny, he's saying that harassment and bullying is not going to get me any attention when that's the exact thing he's doing. How ironic. I mean, speak for yourself, dude. Should take your own advice. Oh shoot. You know what I find zesty as well, and it really shows like a lot of sus energy and all that.
And they all are, but the most sus and zesty out of all of them is definitely Joshua, Shadow Clone, and IV, or AV, or whatever. Those two, probably IV might be more sus, honestly. But then again, it's not comparable to, you know, what Josh did with the bathroom situation.
Is the fact that it's between me and Alpha Shadow Clone Joshua, and we're having a situation, and I'm talking about it. And then all of these people will talk for him. It's sus, bruh. Not a single female has talked for him. So, especially with that bathroom situation back in like, what, 2017? Joshua knows what I'm talking about. So, there's no backing out of everything now. The details are there. They're front and center. I mean, if you can't see it on the surface level and need me to explain what's obvious and what you guys can see, I mean, straight up, it's right in front of your guys' face. If you want to see the proof and evidence of what I'm saying, if you want to see all that stuff, it's literally right there. is obviously something sus going on behind the scenes. Then again, I never saw Josh as someone who liked females. When I talked on Josh, were you there in 2008, 2016, 2017, 2018? No. So, your argument is instantly invalid. Oh, and also, yeah, I was talking about what happened between me and him in real life because we were there for it. And I talked about what happened. It's as simple as that. Why are you getting mad because of stuff you don't even know about? How do you even know if it's true if you weren't even there? You can hear whatever fabricated lies he's gonna say and all these fake stories he's gonna say, these delusional lies he's gonna put on the internet and say to all of his fans and friends and family and all this stuff, but it's gonna hold no weight because there was no proof and evidence to even back up those claims of me being a bad person. But when he's doing it for 26 minutes on a video, and then he's gonna act like, oh, he's the most innocent person on the platform, on the internet and in real life, okay. Sure. Guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. What is he on my comment section for, bro? Like, he acts like Twitter isn't right there. Like, I even replied to one of his tweets and said, hey, why are you on my comments? My messages are right here. just reminded him, if it's so important, he has something so bad to tell me, he can directly tell me. There's no stopping it. And that goes for the rest in the gamer group, but you could tell that they're so scared, they're intimidated, and they know they can't compete, they're not at this level. Why do you think they avoid me, but then they go on fake accounts and comment? It's weird. It's like, they act like it's a hate relationship, they act like it's all hate, but it's like, it couldn't be further from the truth. Like, that's the complete opposite of what they show. This is why it doesn't make sense to me. This is why people just go mental and in over their head and talk out of their butt, because, like, straight up, are you gonna call someone out and then you literally have that thing that you're calling me out for? Way to go. Start going after other people's appearances to compensate for the fact that you don't know how to create like I do. You don't know how to make good content like I do. Oh my gosh, Ninja diffuses. Wow, that's one thing. Congratulations. You want a round of applause? Can't do that right now, but absolutely insane. One little gaming thing that people have done for years. Now let's look at the rest of your resume. Oh wait, that doesn't even count to begin with, because it's just Ninja diffusing. Anybody could do that. Congratulations, you proved you play more Call of Duty than I do, and I've already retired from the game and everything. So it's like, I just play the game just to play every once in a while now. I've already said this. This isn't new information. This isn't groundbreaking information. If you do the research on what you're talking about, maybe you wouldn't look as unintelligent as you always look, since you've been talking bad about me. I know all your guys' thing is all about Call of Duty, and that's your entire life in video games. I completely understand, but I do not like Call of Duty like that no more. I'm one of the best players, and I'm done with the game pretty much, for the most part. So, saying, oh, I hit trick shots, and oh, I hit clips, oh, I hit ninja fuses, and all this stuff you're about to say, it's not going to hold no weight, and no one's going to care. Not even the audience is going to be like, oh, well, you still did it even if you don't play Call of Duty anymore, Zach. No one's going to say that, because no one has an ounce of care for them. And especially because I've been doing that for years. And not only that, you know how many games I beat? Like, I've already brought up the point. I beat Pokemon games and Twilight Princess before I even did YouTube. Like, as a kid. Multiple games. This is not nothing new for me. Like, I'm that guy. It is what it is, you know? Ask Ivy in Black Ops 3. Oh, matter of fact, ask Alpha Shot Hot Clone in Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 3 back then. Matter of fact, ask him about Modern Warfare 2019. I'm sure his stream will know a lot about that, because his stream wouldn't know about that because it don't exist no more. Because he took it down. So he knows a lot more than he knows about that, because he looked at that video for longer, because he had to press those 3 dots and he had to press delete, or he had to go to the channel content, go to the visibility, and press unlisted or private. But he most likely deleted it. Let's be realistic. He doesn't want that being shown ever. Because if he gets hacked again and purposely deletes any videos that have to do with me, except, you know, not all of them, except like one, because he had to react to it years later in like 2022 for some reason, of us playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. And then because I moved the camera really fast, you can't see that it literally says Z on it, and I'm playing a green Mario in that video. Like, that's one of the skins I use in Super Smash Bros. Literally, Z from that video is ZXI. Lord ZXinfinite, that's the nickname I was called growing up. And it's literally point blank right in your face in that video. And he's rewatching it. But he says I'm such a bad person. And he says I air out dirty laundry and all this stuff. How ironic is he going to go show new people that he didn't even know? Me and him playing back then in my old channel, X Deadlies and all this stuff. It's like, bro, get over it, bro. You're telling people to move on and scroll on. But then you're the one showing other people that never met me before that you knew me back then. But these other people haven't. But all these people know so much about me and know so much about the story between us. It's like... That's my response. So because you're not as good of a gamer as I am, because you can't hit any clips like I can, because you get outplayed and in content and in music, so all these stuff, you can't be at this level. So you start going after my appearance. Like, who are you to even talk about this situation? Like, let the man speak for himself. If he's a man, if he's an adult, if he's knowing what he's talking about, let him speak for himself. The more people that speak for him just make him more guilty than he already was. So congratulations, you guys got it down. And the more that he doesn't respond just proves me every single time and proves me even more. So continuously prove me right, I guess. I mean, if that's your goal, you know, that's what you want to do, then go for it. I could care less. I don't have time for video games. So. And the longer it takes for him to accept the responsibility and accountability for what he did, his actions, what he said, everything in general, the longer it takes for him to accept and admit his mistakes and accept and admit where he did wrong and accept and admit responsibility and accountability, the more guilty he looks and the more correct I am. Then this little group's gonna still be going in a circle just like a hamster on the wheel, because that's all it's gonna ever be. The same recycled thing they're gonna say, the same recycled thing they're gonna do to themselves. It's just the definition of insanity. That's what they're dealing with. I'm dealing with winning in competitions, and I'm dealing with winning in tournaments. I'm dealing with competitive esports. I'm dealing with filming, music, all this other stuff. They're dealing with not being able to accept and admit where they're wrong and just move on and not even care about a situation that they weren't even involved in. They're dealing with coping mechanisms and trying to deal with losing against me. And their whole goal is what? Their whole point of doing this is what? To prove that they're better gamers? Okay, cool. Congratulations. Awesome. Good for you. Great. But when you look at the whole thing, are they trying to win? Like, win what? What are they trying to do? Like, comment and say that I'm bad at video games or bad at this or bad at that. Cool. Amazing. Cool story, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a compilation of everyone's reaction. Anytime they make content on me or talk about me or say something about me or think about me, everybody and everyone's reaction to their existence even is this. Their reaction when they get roasted or when they see any of my videos that I do when it critiques them, or when I send up a direct message and I tell them, "You ready to debate?" ? This is how they react, and this is their reaction to that. I'm sorry. And anytime they make content on me or talk about me or even say anything about me in the comments or post about me, this is everyone's reaction. I love winning, but it's funny when they say they win anything. It's funny that they say they win arguments or do anything, which they never will for the rest of their lives and any other lives they live after this. And whether it's a different timeline, universe, or different life, whatever, it's still going to be the same. And that's their mistake because they never fixed it. And they could have fixed it effortlessly so easily by just moving on and doing their life and just living their life, living their freaking best and only life and enjoying themselves. But no, they don't want to make their life the best. They want to make it the worst. That's why they're doing what they're doing right now. That's why they're not living their best life. That's why they're not enjoying themselves. That's why they're not making the best out of life, because they're wasting their potential that they could have had with working with me. But no, there's no potential for failure. There is no potential for people that fail on purpose. And if none of them learn from the critiquing videos that I make, then look, Pim, it's a lost cause. And people that are this toxic, they act like they're getting completely away with it as if YouTube doesn't know. He just ain't accepting the fact and admitting that I can grow a better beard than he ever will in his life. I grew a beard in middle school, so I don't know why it took Josh so long. Late bloomer. No, I'm kidding. I wish I could mess with him and just like banter with them like we used to sometimes. That was fun, but it is what it is. I don't really care. This is why people should just leave stuff alone unless they were there in 2008, 2015, 2016, 2014, 2017. If you were not there, stop talking about something you don't know about. Whoever wants to talk about this situation with me and the Alpha Shadow Hawk clone, he has to become man enough to be talking about this situation. He can't even talk about it because he's not mentally prepared. He's not even physically prepared to talk about this situation. Do you see how much of a toll it's taken on him? And you really think that he's prepared to talk about it? So just because you might think that you're ready to talk about it doesn't mean you are. You might think that he's ready to talk about it. But boy, are you guys wrong. I could say whatever and people wouldn't believe me, right? I'm delusional and I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. We'll play by those rules. We'll play by that. And why don't we look at a visual example, since you want to misconceive, misunderstand, misinterpret. Everything I say goes over your head, Zack Velocity, and your little gamer group, and all you guys. Like, all the stuff I say goes over your heads because you guys play video games. And that goes for all you guys. But in terms of talking about Joshua F., the Alpha Shadow Hawk clone, fake fraud, con artist, that immature imitator wannabe,
that wannabe ex-deadlies, that wannabe the homies ZXinfinite, that person right there, me and him go back a little bit. Well, you guys were non-existent. He didn't even know your guys' existence at that point in time. So talking about him afterwards is like, just kind of funny when you guys don't even think about that part. Sheesh. Like, every time I say it, it's like adding to the millionth time that I've already said it. It sounds like a broken record at this point. Like,
it's like, what's his name said about airing dirty laundry out. Like, this is literally the epiphany of that. This is the definition of that.
I could say whatever and people wouldn't believe me, right? Because I could just say it without any proof and evidence, right? So why don't we use proof and evidence right here? Why don't I go ahead and use some proof and evidence? Let's look. And would you look at that? 2,000 followers. This guy right here, he's got to have so many people liking his tweets, interacting. Oh, am I being rude for calling him out for having 2,000 followers, or this group out for having not actual fans and using viewbots and subbots? No, I just don't like scammers. I don't like people who lie to the audience, especially if they're using subbots, viewbots, etc., to promote themselves and to elevate themselves, to scam more people and lie to more people when they have that fake following. Everybody's like, oh, they got millions, I'm gonna watch them, and then they don't see like what they're actually doing when they're doing this type of stuff, and act like they're doing all this stuff when they really aren't, when I know exactly what's happening behind the scenes, and they're acting like they can get away with it and not have any repercussions or consequences.
And currently, there's 2 people in one group, and an entire group of low-cod zombie stormtrooper gamers. First 2 people are Andrew Wright and Gritty Weirdo, but that's from a second group. This first group has been just mad for years. All of it stems back to someone they never met. I knew Joshua since 2008. That clone, that fake, that fraud, that clone, freaking Alpha Shadow Hawk clone.
2 people were there, but you know who wasn't? All of everybody else. For the majority of when me and him hanged out, spent time, chilled, kicked back, well, at least I tried to with him. Obviously that didn't work because he is messed up in the head. I did the stuff I said already.
You guys can't even handle that, and you start whining and crying in the comments as if anybody's gonna care. So I deleted every one of these hate comments because nobody's gonna want to see that. I mean, some people will so they can laugh, but the thing that we're supposed to be here doing is having intelligent conversations, talk about discussing things, talking about stuff that we like similarly and all this stuff.
And if you have a better score than me in a game or something like that, congratulations. Good for you. Go celebrate where people will care, not in my comment section.
Bruh.
Because, like I said, Ivy, the Alpha Shadow Hawk clone, and this random all work together for fake subscribers, fake bots, etc. They're beyond desperate to the point that they're spending money on it, a lot of money, Because Joshua went from 300 subscribers a couple years ago, all of a sudden going up to 2,000, but the views were staying the same originally. But then all of a sudden all the likes started going up, and all these random accounts started appearing. But they weren't there before. But you want to know what I find as the funniest part? They still have yet to explain where all that came from, and they still have not came up with a reason as to why those counts exist and where the numbers come from. They still have no explanation for it to prove me wrong, but they say I'm wrong, and that makes them even more guilty. So, I could look on YouTube, but that'd be a waste of time. I already looked at a few examples showing you that these guys work together buying subbots for each other and donating to each other and then boasting about it, acting like they have accomplished something when not even their own fans have donated to them yet, when the only reason they have super chats is because their friends are donating, and also donating by buying each other views and view bots and subbot. It's sad. It's you don't have to be attracted to males to that point. I don't know what this background is. He's not in Surge. I didn't see him at the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 tournament. CDL, I didn't see him on the Call of Duty Twitch channel that always posts about the esports that happens on there. So I don't know why he's having Surge as his background. Is he a fanboy? Just like the Alpha Shadow Hot Clone likes FaZe Clan because of me, because I showed him FaZe Clan. What's up with all these people being fanboys but saying I'm a fanboy of things and I'm obsessed with things? You guys buying merch from FaZe, but yeah, you're gonna be the one to call me immature. It's ironic. I love it. But anyways, this guy is super popular. And how funny. October 2016. I started 4 years before that, and this guy's going to try to give me advice. Two likes, one comment? What? One like? I still have some content out for... Who is he posting this to? 2 likes. Oh, actually, that was the first thing I want to start the video off with. I can't even message him. So that's the funniest part. So how's he going to get anything? He doesn't even have his messages open like I do. No one liked this tweet, and he says it's going crazy. So you would think that if people watched him and cared, they would be watching this. But where's the likes? 2,000 followers, though. We'll have to take a look at that. I don't care about people that pay to be verified. I just want to see followers. So all these people follow him, but don't even like his posts. And look at this. It does not show 2,000. And just to be sure, I'm going to reload. I'm going to refresh the page just to show you. Look at that. And this guy can't even message me. Somebody's so bad at the game. Who's he posting this for? What's your best memory with me? No one responded. What is this? Oh, and then all of a sudden he gets 70 likes, probably because it's people that like Lego Batman, and he put the hashtag. He's promoting G Fuel that has 300 milligrams of caffeine in everything it has. So I don't even know what the point is. It says 0 stuff. Oh, this is the guy? Wait, wasn't he calling me a neckbeard? But he has the same thing going on. And that was only 4 people that liked his New Year's. Dude, it doesn't even hit double digits. I'm going to scroll down until it hits double digits.
With FaZe.
How does he have 3,000 subscribers and he has 2,000 followers on here and no one looks at it? He must be posting brain rot, because there is no way. If he actually had followers on YouTube, they would be going to his other social media platforms. That's a fact. Everybody knows that. What is this? Not a single tweet gets double digits. What fans? Who watches this? Really quickly, before I keep scrolling past this, just take a look at this. Thousands of followers and thousands of subscribers, and not one like on that post. It couldn't be more obvious that he doesn't have real fans. It couldn't be. He posts directly to WWE, and usually those get likes, but not even his gets likes. This is a waste of time. Like, past 2 months, the most likes he got on one tweet is 6 likes. And then they're gonna be all comparing and looking at my profile, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you don't even have 6 likes." It's like, bro, I don't care how many likes I have. I don't do it for the likes. You do it for the likes. That's why you're comparing it. And I posted a pretty funny thing here because they're gonna look at it. They're not gonna tweet it, but they're gonna look at it. So check that out as soon as possible. Wait, this is the guy saying I have a neckbeard, but look at his neck. Snapchat filter. Oh no. That's so confusing. How ironic. Last but never least, this was posted November 21st for his first 20,000, and not a single person has interacted with this tweet. So this is just incredibly sad. I don't know why it doesn't directly message me. This guy's tweaking. Bugging.
I'm sure I could go to Instagram and I could show more examples on YouTube, but that'd be a waste of time.
So let's get on with the video. I just wanted to start it off just to show you guys that this is the guy that's been harassing me and cyberbullying me for no reason. Literally doesn't have a reason. He just went to my channel and started talking trash. I don't even know who this guy is. I mean, come on, you don't see me calling this guy a leprechaun midget with a neck beard. I could care less. I don't care what he looks like. You could put piercings on, you could do tattoos, you could do all kinds of stuff. You could be LGBT, you could be freaking furry, you could be whatever you want in life. That's not gonna matter to me. That's not my body. That's not my sexiest man of every year since 2001's body. That's not like... Look, if you have something to say, Zack Velocity, just message me, bro. No one's stopping you. I mean, you can't defend that 26-minute mental breakdown, psychotic meltdown that Joshua F. had, that Alpha Shadow Hawk clone. You can't defend that. Like, that was it. He lost it. He lost his mind. Like, after that, you guys are not good friends for him. You people are not good around him. If you can't even take care of the person you call a friend, if you can't even treat him like a friend, if you can't even treat him like family or a brother, like, come on, son. Do I have to break it down and explain it to you guys too? Okay. After Joshua made that video, he thinks life is going to be all sunshine and rainbows, everything's going to be resolved, and he won, and everything's going to be great for him for the rest of his life, and he's not going to have no more problems. Well, hey, just like I said before, the world does not revolve around you, Joshua, and you, Zack Velocity, and you, none of the people in the Little Gamer Group. The world does not revolve around you and does not owe you anything, just like iDub said to Ricegum. Perfect example. He expects everything to go his way, and he acts like people are going to believe him. If people knew him in real life before he did that video, they would know that he's not taking care of himself if he's acting like that. If he's acting out like that, lashing out like that, obviously there's something going on in his real life that he needs to figure out before saying lies on the internet and making up these stories, because it's just a waste of everybody's time. It's a waste of a thought. Purely worthless content that should not exist because it's not helping no one. It breaks the rules of the platform. There's just no point. Who cares? I just find it funny when these people act like they have such a following and you do one quick research. Like, that's all a research is, literally going to their profiles like 3 clicks away, and you search up their name, and then you look at how many followers they have. Oh wow, they have thousands and thousands, but they don't even hit 10 likes on any of their tweets or comments. They're it's ridiculous.